Local elections. Julia Hartley Brewer grills MP on potential delays. Sign up for now and never miss the top politics stories again. Subscribe. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these newsletters. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any. Berry County Council is spending thousands of pounds to hire a consultant based 0 miles away in Herefordshire to help organise May's local elections. The taxpayer money was given to the council by the government as part of a COVID-19 expenditure pressures grant. While the grant was unring-fenced and can be used however the council sees necessary, the government said the priorities for the grant were adult social care, children's services, public health services and household waste service. Councillor Nick Jones, leader of Berry Conservatives, said he was at a loss as to how the Labour-run council could justify the spending. He said, "I question the costs of this appointment and at a loss that the council does not believe they have the skills in-house to deliver an election, especially as there is an elections manager along with a legal and democratic services team with years of." Berry Council have been running elections since the 1970s and 2021's will be no different, other than ensuring it is. The Labour Council and Berry have a long history of spending hundreds of thousands in consultancy fees. I question the value for money aspect. I am intrigued at how the Labour Council can justify the spend, especially from COVID grants. Councillor Jones said the average weekly salary was £450, almost half of the daily rate being paid in consultancy fees to run the election. He said it was a kick in the teeth the hard-working council officers that Labour councillors did not trust them to run the election. I am truly amazed that the Labour Council consider this to be a moral way to use government's COVID grants, paying London-style, private sector, consultant salaries. While Berry Council is spending thousands in consultancy fees, business owners across the country are struggling to access funding from local authorities. In November, Chancellor Rishi Sunak set aside £1.6 billion in funds for councils to hand out to businesses struggling because of the pandemic. But Freedom of Information requests sent by the Events Industry Alliance, EIA, indicates just 13% of the money hit. The figures suggest councils are still sitting on around £1.4 billion, the AF deputy leader of Berry Conservatives Paul Cropper said. Businesses in our communities are struggling due to this trending. I believe the council should focus on supporting the very people who elect them, not outside consult. I am astonished that the council can find £700 a day in consultancy fees but unable to support home business workers who have had nothing from Berry Council since the pandemic. 2020 was a horrible year for residents and businesses both in Berry and across. Express.co.uk has contacted Berry Council for comment.